right, next up. Put a cork in it. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Okay, take a shot at this. If author F. Scott Fitzgerald had collaborated with wine growers Ernest and Julio Gallo, what would be the best title for the product of... Go for it! Fitzgerald wrote The Great Gatsby. That's what I heard through the grapevine anyway. And this category is shady movies. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Let's say the original cast of St. Elmo's Fire is back together for a reunion. While comparing stories about how most of their acting careers have stagnated, they actually see a display of St. Elmo's Fire. What do they see? The Aurora Borealis, the corona of the sun, an electrical discharge. It's all yours!
No.
Here's what you should have picked. St. Elmo's Fire is a brush discharge of electricity that occurs during a storm, which is nothing like the burning discharge Andrew McCarthy's character caught from his prostitute friend. Okay, pick a category.
Put on your pens for the naked dance.
3.
Category, spitting and humping. And this one's worth $2,000. Check this out. If you were to rename Hump Day after the contents of a camel's hump, what would it be? Woo! Water Day! Shoulda picked this. Camels' humps are filled with fat. That's because they spend so much time around big deserts. Deserts. Get it? All right, let's move on. Come on.
Shake it up before.
The category. Another reason not to visit Michigan. 2 G's for a right answer. Hey, did you know that modern cornflakes were the invention of the Kellogg brothers? If Mikey of Life cereal fame had the reaction to his breakfast food that Dr. Kellogg had wanted from the original cornflake eaters, what would happen? Mikey would compulsively eat tons of cereal. Mikey would have a lower sex drive. Mikey would be cured of polio or... Adios.
Ciao.
Shalom.
And over here we have the right answer. Dr. Kellogg believed that a vegetarian diet consisting of his flakes would lower one's sex drive.
He likes her. Hey, Mikey. Oh, man, I need a cold shower and a bowl of flakes. Quick!
How about...
Number 5.
And we call this one Mythological Figures on Commission. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, imagine this. After losing favor on Mount Olympus, that titan of Greek mythology, Prometheus, applied for a job at a department store. It's all Prometheus stole fire from the gods to give to man. To punish him, Zeus gave him a choice of being chained to a mountain and having his liver eaten, or going into retail sales. Guess which one he picked? Take your pick.
Can you dig it? Here's 6.
Category, let's do it. The Speaker of the House is full of it. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Congressman Newt Gingrich is known for being a staunch Republican. He may be disappointed to learn that his body contains what? L-Garbumin, gamma-globuliberals, free radicals, or Clinton? Go for it! Like all of us, Newt Gingrich's body contains atoms with unpaired electrons known as free radicals. Hey fellas, we're free! What the hell are we doing inside this guy? Alright, go ahead and pick one. Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for
Tinkerlick Test Run.
The category for this gibberish question, the girl can't get enough. And this opening value is going to be worth $5,000. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, now tell me, with what ad slogan does this rhyme? Liz bit 5 more. Visit them for sex. And remember, don't let the punctuation funk you up. First clue, the ad involved Ella Fitzgerald. She was a great jazz singer, Einstein. It involved Ella Fitzgerald breaking a glass with her voice. Last clue, did she do it? Come on, make me proud. Type in your answer. Very close, but it's gotta rhyme. Sorry. Lisbeth 5, more visit them for sex. Hey, you try listening to scat singing and see what happens. Okay.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
The category is one-eyed seaman. Okay, $3,000 coming at ya. Let's suppose a face cards and all decks of playing cards are replaced by pictures of the Popeye characters. If the image of the spinach-eating sailor replaces that of the one-eyed Jack in the standard deck, in which suits will he appear? Spades and diamonds, hearts and clubs, hearts and spades, or clubs and spades? Take it! The one-eyed Jacks are the Jack of Hearts and the Jack of Spades. You know, Popeye always said he'd give his right eye to be in a deck of playing cards. And this question's category is, it might be tight. Get this right, get $2,000. All right, here we go. Say you're a stalactite, and all of your life you've dreamed of getting together with a stalagmites stick up while stalactites go down. Sometimes they come together and form a column. And a few years later, they get divorced, and the stalagmite takes the kids and moves to a cave in another state. Fish and chips? Fish and chips? No way! That's gotta be Punch. We're making a celebrity collect call. We're gonna talk to the man who was an LA cop on TV before on video cameras. The heartthrob on a hog, Mr. Eric Estrada. And if Mr. Estrada can tell us what the dial-a-movie film of the day is, he could win $10,000. Just kidding. All right, it's ringing.
Hello.
I'd like to call from a Mr. Buzz from You Don't Know Jack. Would you accept the charge?
Yeah, sure. Hey, quiet down!
Hey, Eric, it's me, Buzz. What's up? Long time no, here. Yeah.
But who?
How the ladies treating you, my man?
Fine. Hey, hang on a second. All right, you're going outside. Come on. Now, who is this again?
It's me, Buzz, from You Don't Know Jack. Eric, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I walked outside with the cordless.
Anyway, listen, Eric, how'd you like to help us come up with a question for a certain CD-ROM trivia game that just, happens to be sweeping the nation?
CD-ROM trivia game. Yeah, right. This is the thing my agent set up for me. Well, sure. I could come up with a question for you.
All right. Okay, folks, Eric is going to call our producers for a little backup and come up with a question, so we'll catch up with him when he's ready. Let's move on to another category. How about it? Okay, coming up, this category is Sally Struthers gets an education. $2,000 for a right answer. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If Sally Struthers were actually a graduate of international correspondence schools, which of the following statements would be the alumni, alumno? Now, the correct answer is alumni is the feminine singular form of the Latin word meaning a graduate of. Something everyone learns on the first day of TV repair and Latin terminology class. Okay, round 1 is history. Let's move on to round 2. Hey, everybody, we're back with Mr. Eric Estrada. Eric, do you have a question for us?
I sure do. I have just the kind of question you guys like.
Attention all DKJ units. Please place your fingers on your
Hey,
buzzers.
Buzz, back off, man. That's my line.
Sorry, officer. Go ahead.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The category is 75 miles per hour in a guest appearance.
And we're going to make this one worth 5,000 chips.
Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which of the following stars did not make a guest appearance on Chips? H.R. Pufnstuf, Richard Simmons, Captain Kangaroo, Dr. Joyce.
It's all yours! How about Dr. Joyce Brothers?
Wrong. Dr. Joyce Brothers was on the show. As a matter of fact, I remember that show because her hair reminds me of my first wife's hairdo.
Ah, Eric, no one got it.
You should have guessed Captain Kangaroo. The captain was never on Chips. I guess he was too busy manhandling Bunny Rabbit.
Great question, Eric. You really stumped me on that one.
Glad you liked it, Buzz. Wait a second. Teresita, por favor, pon los perros afuera. Oh, man. Hey, Buzz, listen, thanks a lot, okay? But I gotta go. This was really a lot of fun. Goodbye.
Wow, I wish I could speak German like that. Anyway, how cool was that? Eric Estrada. Let's move on to the next category.
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
The category is wipe that smile off your face. This one's worth $6,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. If you take a really good look at Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, you might notice a physical trait that could attract the attention of a certain fetishist. What might such a person say to Mona? Please, let me lick your eyebrow stubble. The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows. It was fashionable for ladies to shave them off back then. Da Vinci, on the other hand, was into body piercing and moshing. Okay.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho.
This one's gonna be, sounds like they're having sex. We are talking 4 big ones. Wow, you just can't stay away from the sex questions. 2 in a row, huh? Well, it's not like we gave you much of a choice. Let's see how you do. He's broaching, she's reaching. Oh, now they're both luffing. What are they doing? Sailing, enjoying the Kama Sutra, baking, or playing badminton. As we say in Russia, niet. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Broaching, reaching, and luffing are all sailing terms. But with the pounding of the waves and the rhythmic up and down motion of the boat, could you blame them for wanting to do a little broaching? Come on.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
This category is water sports for the religiously devout. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, all set? Then complete this analogy. Catholic baptism is to sprinkler system as Baptist baptism is to scuba diver's tank, wading pool, slip and slide, or drought. It's all yours! Hey, how's that burn feel? Too bad you didn't choose this. The Catholics sprinkle the water. The Baptists practice total immersion. Strapping the oxygen tank onto the baby is a bitch, though. Take your pick. What do you say?
I want your 15.
Category, let's do it. Don't pee in our pool. We don't swim in your toilet. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Which of the following is not a body of water? Lake Titicaca, PD River, Lake Fat Ass, or Assiniboine River? Go for it!
Busted!
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. There's no Lake Fat Ass. But that's where they'll ship you off to if you don't lay off the snack cakes. How And we call this one... Now he has to get a new license. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, all set? Let's pretend the latest hurricane is named after the king of rock and roll. Now, Hurricane Elvis wanted to change its name to Typhoon Elvis. Where would it have to go? On to land. A hurricane is called a typhoon in the Western Pacific. Either way, it's still a hunk of blowing wind. Alright, next up, social class and seating arrangements. We got $4,000 on the table. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. On some airlines, you can choose to fly coach, business class, or first class. Suppose you had the option of flying plebeian class. If that were your choice, where would you most likely be seated? In a deluxe onboard penthouse, in the co-pilot's seat, in any... The plebeians of ancient Rome were definitely second-class citizens when compared to the patricians, so you'd probably get stuck in a lousy seat.
Passengers, please restore your seats to their upright position, and plebeians, please stop tampering with the lavatories.
Come on, we need a category. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one major league point-racking question, the dis or dat. Category for this dis or dat question is things to stop underfoot. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's one of Snow White's 7 dwarfs or the... Oh, okay, you already know what you're doing. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Dopey, dwarf or smurf? Sneezy. Brainy. Grumpy. Hefty. Doc. This is it. Handy. That's all 7. 6 out of 7. Good day at the plate, batter. Yeah, good shooting, Tex. Okay, let's keep a moseying on here. Okay, pick a
Question 19.
category. Hair clubs and non-prescription drugs. $4,000 behind this one. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Rogaine is to Nair as... Breath mint is to garlic, hair plug is to Bic Lady Shaver, Melatonex is to No-Dose, or Rejuvex is to Midol. Ooh, not even close. Too bad you didn't pick this. Rogaine and hair plugs both restore hair. Nair and Bic Lady Shaver both remove hair. Don't have a hairy fit. It's only one question.
Superstar. No special. 20.
The category. Oh no. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. It's Halloween, and you're trick-or-treating when you come upon a jack-o'-lantern with a cat of 9 tails and a tam o'shanter. What are you looking at? A pumpkin with a deformed cat and a stick, a pumpkin with a mustache and a kilt, a pumpkin with a whip and a hat, or a pumpkin with a sex toy and a drum? It's all yours! A pumpkin with a whip and a hat. And I strongly advise against bobbing for apples at that household. All right, go ahead and pick one. The attack is now. If you see 2 words that match, buzz in. Alright, you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue. What's gotten into you? You used to be so happy. Well, be happy with this. Here we go. player. Just think, if you got one or two more questions right, I'd still be telling you stunk, but you wouldn't have to agree with me. And another thing.
You don't know Jack!
Okay, good job, everybody. Let's roll the commercials. And, Cookie, what's happening with